Hello and welcome back. Well, time to show the shortest possible route for the railway stages here in the new Eternal Engine event. And this way you can pretty much clear everything within like 3 or 4 days. So, well, we will start. As you could see, I started with the stage on the lower left. That's where you should start. And your team pretty much can be as you please. I will start with my lighting team, and later on I will probably switch a couple structures and I'll put some physicals there as well. So pretty much the key point of these railway stages is to hit the most stages that aren't required to use your attempts. These are the buff stages, and some of them actually can give you attempts, so keep that in mind. And each of these maps has their own shortest possible route, and well, it will be for the first map, and as time progresses, or should I say day by day, I'll be uploading the other maps, and well, of course, we will be finishing up with the 5th map, which unfortunately, since I had some issues with my devices, I had to hard reset something, and that pretty much caused the videos to be wiped. So I will have to re-record them again. I know I didn't keep a backup. I am keeping backups from now on. That is. Okay. Sorry for the weird cut. Was waiting for the loading screen to complete. So this was the first stage. Now we will go on the second one. And we pretty much will follow a linear pattern, or should I say we'll pretty much follow a specific line. You will not move left and right a lot. In some of the later on stages or floors you will, but for this one you will pretty much follow a linear pattern. And of course something really interesting, at the moment I don't know if you noticed, but I am running this on 120 frames per second. I don't know if you will see any differences, but I definitely see a major difference in frame rate. And the way how I unlocked this required me to modify something, but more of that another time, since it is still in the testing phase. And I will tell you something, this game works absolutely amazing in 120 frames per second, definitely super smooth. Again, I don't know if you will see any difference on screen, but I can definitely tell you it's super smooth, like it is really super smooth. Really amazing job that developers managed to optimize the game this way. Okay, well, on to the next one. As you can see now, I hit these types of these stages, and here you can pretty much choose what you want. Like I said, you need to follow a linear pattern, and these stages will not consume your attempts. I usually skip what they have to offer, mostly because I don't need any buffs. And mostly because sometimes they can take your attempt down, so that's why I'm just careful around them, and that's why I usually skip them, and that way you have one more attempt to save for one of these combat stages, and that's how I pretty much do it, and that's pretty much how most players do it. If you get lucky, you can pretty much reach the 3rd floor in one day. That's if you're like super lucky. And again, I think I can manage it. We will see. Depends on what the buffs give me. Again, depends on my luck. But anyway, this was the Narwhal stage, one of the best looking maps in the game. Definitely one of the best looking maps in the game. No denying that, like everything just top notch. Okay, that was one of these fighting stages. I have 2 more attempts left. Okay, well, we are going to follow the map. Now, as you can see, I did choose, okay. This is the next combat stage. 10 stamina down, 1 attempt down. Let's see what the stage can give us. Now here you see these 2 sleeping mechas. It's the ones that look like spiders. Well, you gotta be careful around them because they can be really nasty. They can pretty much do some really major damage to you if you're not careful. They will be awakened in a moment over here, and you should make them your primary target. As you can see, I am keeping them in. There we go. They woke up. Okay, and like I said, be careful on them. I'll make them your primary. They can do some really nasty damage to you, and they're kind of tricky as well. And let's pop the ultimate. Should be it. Okay, there's more. Very good. I cleared them before the next wave spawned in. Okay, nice. So as you can see, this character so far works really well for this. Alpha also works really well. I will switch to Alpha later on, I think. And well, that was smooth. Alright. And also there is another new game upcoming, Sky, which is pretty chill, a pretty good game. I think a lot of you will like it. It's a game where you just chill out and watch. It's not a any serious game in that. It's really you will see. It will. I think I even uploaded at this very moment. I kind of forgot. We will see. Let's keep on moving. That was a long loading. I can definitely tell you that much. That was a long loading screen. Alright, well, we reached the lake, and let's skip that. Okay. Now here you need to be careful. Just follow my lead, should I say. Here you need to tap on the... Here you tap right, not on the left, because that way you save one attempt. And over here, let's see, I go. Now you return back to the... now return back left. So this is pretty much the only turn that you do here. And after that, after this, you pretty much continue the liner pattern, the liner path. And over here, let's see. Oh, my apologies. Here you go forward. You don't go the ladder. You don't go all the way left. And from this point on, you keep on moving just literally forward until you reach the ending stage. Okay, let's see if that's correct. What I just said. Yeah, I think it is. All right, good. I have recorded this a couple days ago actually. It's just now that I voice it because, well, now I have the time for it. Okay, nice, that was a good start. During one of the next stages I will change my lineups a little bit. Like I said, I know people like to watch Alpha. I will put Alpha in the team. Why not? I'm just still experimenting with this lighting team because so far this lighting team has been exceptionally good. Mostly because I have these amazing supports over here that help me a lot. Okay, that was nice. Ultimate ready, let's pop the ultimate. There we go. Like I said, super smooth game, super smooth on 120 frames per second. Definitely a good looking game. And ironically, I can't go back to 60 frames per second anymore. I honestly can't go back to 60 frames per second anymore. This is just too smooth, like, I don't know, way too smooth. It's spoiling me how smooth it is. Okay, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, now we go this way, and now we go, as you can see, directly on the line forward pattern. Okay, this is one skip, and well, the next one. Let's see the next one. Okay, well, I'm out of attempts. Well, interesting. In a second, I'll just... Well, there we go. We're back. Let's keep on playing. Three more stages left. Not a big deal. So, what I didn't get enough lucky to get 3 attempts, or I accidentally, skipped them. But so far, 1.5 day for 1 clear. Still, not bad at all. If I got lucky, I would be able to clear it with 1 go, but I didn't, so that's out of my power this time. I'm not that lucky. I wasted all my luck on Bianca when I pulled her. I wasted like 250 black cards for Bianca and for her weapon. So yeah, that's some high tier salt. That's okay. Well, I sure hope that you can definitely see the game's smoothness. Like, unfortunately, I don't know, like, if you'll be able to tell the difference between the frame rate, but it is super smooth, like super smooth. And well, I'll try to force it on 240 frames per second really soon. we will see how that will run. I think it will run really good. Definitely this phone can give 240 frames per second, I'm pretty sure of it. It will just turn into a hot potato. That's for a fact that will happen. But it will deliver 240 frames per second definitely. And the level of smoothness at this moment that I experience is just like, I don't know, it's just amazing. I definitely can tell you that much, like, it is amazing. Okay, that was, I thought about cutting that, but looks like it wasn't so long. Okay, well, we have one more state. Alright, well, let's play it. Well, as you can see, I switched alpha. Now we have another physical here, since I know people like to watch alpha. And we have the pig. Alright, so let's dominate the pig. Okay, now this boss, like I said, one of the easiest bosses in the game so far. Like, this boss is not a big problem. On the 5th floor, you will fight Rosetta. So you gotta be careful around her. She will be powerful. Like, she is no joke. Even though she is not too difficult, she is still a boss to be aware of. Thankfully, I didn't encounter the ball, unfortunately. I would wish to encounter the ball, the nightmare ball. That's pretty much my favorite boss in the game at this very moment. And, well, I really hope that the developers will introduce a more overpowered ball. That would be actually amazing. I actually enjoy the challenges in this game a lot. It is really good so far. Okay, I almost got jumped on my head. It's because I wasn't careful enough. Okay, switch to alpha. Like I said, but again, this boss will not do too much damage to you. It's not like too difficult, so you can pretty much chill while you play. But later on, you definitely have to be more careful. You really have to be more careful later on, since some of the next bosses that will be here are kind of not a joke. Nice, and that was a nice little finishing animation. Alright, well, that was nice. Okay, well, this was the pig boss, and this was the fastest clear out for the first map. Well, when I return next time, we will be continuing with this with APUS Railway, or APUS Railway, and next time we will be clearing the next map, the second map, the shortest way possible. Well, with that being said, I hope you enjoyed. It was my pleasure to play this for you. I love you, and I will see you in the next one. Take care.